Son of a bitch! Yo, you tighten the shit out of it now! All right, here we go. First fire on 3, 2, 1. All right, we are back on the C6 Z06 build, the budget supercar slayer that we're gonna build to go race on this first VAC. Here's the deal. Yesterday, we took and stripped off the suspension, the brakes, the wheels and tires. We changed all that shit out. We did some burnouts. That's where you enter the burnouts. Then, shut up, Soupy. Today, the boys have already started stripping everything down. They're even bleeding the AC. You didn't even like cut the lines and let it bleed out?
No, we're gonna do it right because we're gonna put it back.
Very respectful.
We gotta have working AC in this thing. Yeah. AC is a critical part of this.
Exactly. You can't have a race car without AC. Here's what we got going on today. Big power, baby. We're going forced induction. Installing this Edelbrock E4 Supercharger. We're doing, and basically this comes with like all this stuff, right? It's like an all-in-one kit. It's 50 state legal, so that means it's gonna pass emissions in every state. Yeah, impressive, right? Along with that, we got this Magnaflow exhaust. We got some high flow cats. This is about the right amount of muffler that you want. 0.
You know it.
Anyway, we got an X pipe and all that other stuff too. And we've got some sick carbon bits. We got some Morimoto lights that look dope. Got those on my bed. Maybe I might put these on mine too, I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, we got 2 teams going here today. We got the A team and apparently the C team. Probably more like the D team.
This is the arts and crafts team, dog.
Yeah? What do we got going on? Is this the hood? This is the new hood? Oh, look at this. We're putting on the special tape. Smart man.
We were going to put the factory fire blanket and stuff back in, but unfortunately Seibon didn't provide us any provisions for it because of the vents, and it would have just caught water anyway. We decided to throw some Thermotech underneath to control some of the temperature under the hood and keep it under the hood and allow it to escape these air vents that Seibon gave us. So
see,
working out good, and we're just making sure we put some foil tape that it doesn't come off down the road.
How you guys doing?
We're evacuating the AC.
Okay.
And then we're gonna take this whole front end off. And then the shitty part of this install is the only one part that you gotta drill.
Happens to be the crankshaft.
Yeah, you just gotta put a little hole in the crankshaft and pin it.
No.
Yes.
Just a little one. Just a little.
What?
It's a keyway so it doesn't, when you have a supercharger, there's more load on the crank so it just doesn't spin the crank fully off.
Okay.
Anyways, that, and plus we had to take it off anyway because we had a new radiator and stuff, so it's a good time to do it.
Okay. Remember guys, you can actually win this Z06. Any dollar you spend on our merchandise or parts at throtl.com/Hoonigan gets you an entry to win this thing and 20 grand in cash. You know you want it. Go do it. Let's get to work.
Just hang it. You guys are over there cutting stickers, making the car awesome. Look at those two. They're putting stickers on. They're putting.
Yeah, look at us over here.
Playing with wood. Real Martha Stewart crew over there. I always do this. Try it. Stick it in there. Wow. You have the wood on the pulley?
No, it's on the pan. It's dragging the whole fucking motor.
So we had a belt that wasn't 17 miles long.
We're not listening, dude.
Yeah, we gotta go.
You're going the wrong way.
What do you mean?
You're tightening it. We need to take it off. You're tightening it.
Yeah, we are tightening. Son of a bitch!
What?
Yo, you tighten the shit out of it now!
Yeah.
You were the one pulling!
I'm gonna do what you said, dude. You're confusing the shit out of me.
You are on the pulley. I'm like, why is it moving?
Is it on the pulley? Oh, it's on the back of the pulley, in half the pan.
Get that thing out of there. So strong.
Somebody tighten the shit out of this thing.
I saw it. It was Jamerson. Jamie, why you tighten the shit out of it, Jamie? Dude, He came in here with the bar and everything. Yeah.
This guy.
You can't say that.
So Soupy and I just got finished pulling the crank pull out, and we're gonna add this. So this is an additional keyway provided by the Edelbrock Supercharger kit. Pretty much this is going to go halfway into the crankshaft, halfway into the crank pulley. That's going to strengthen it and prevent it from shearing. So when you add an increase in torque, I don't think LSs are known for doing it, but the factory keyway in there will shear and it'll let the crank pulley spin separate from the crank, and that's not good. So that's why we're going to be adding this. The Supercharger kit provided everything we need to do it. We just needed to get the crank pulley out, which the steering rack is in the way, and it was kind of a pain. So Soupy just got the drill guide set up, so now we're going to actually drill the crank, clean it, and put our keyway in and put it back together. It's right here. So this is our little guide. So these are, this is the tool provided with the kit, so we're going to pick one of these holes. Whatever drill bit size they provided, we're going to run it through there, run a cleaner, and then when this comes off, put our keyway in there, and then install the new crank bolt that they provided. So we'll be good.
I've got our 50 state legal Magnaflow off the shelf catalytic converter for the Corvette. There's 2 of these. And we've also got the Thermotech coolant products here. We've got the carbon exhaust insulating wrap. I've already put that in a bucket of water where we actually soak it so that it makes the application process quite a bit easier. And we're gonna go ahead and hold it in place with these snap straps, and these are basically the high temp tie wraps. So if you guys are familiar with zip ties, this is the metal version of a zip tie. We're gonna go ahead and get started, and we'll toss these on the car.
So these are the new Magnaflow cats. So we just switched over the O2 sensors from the old ones to this one. And you always want to make sure when you remove the O2 sensor, you're putting them back in the right spot, because there's a front O2 sensor and a rear O2 sensor. So don't get them mixed up, because they're not exactly the same if you actually look at the sensor itself. So that would probably cause some issues with your tune and whatnot. So good tip to remember.
What are you doing? That's their job.
Well, they're not doing it fast enough, so
Pop those top goods?
Nah.
Jameson just pulled the bumper off. We're just popping out these corner lights. We're gonna push in the Morimoto, the new LED sequentials. Plug and play, literally have your bulb, I guess fake bulb here. This is the connector.
Adapter.
Comes out of the light, just pop this bad boy through the hole, line it up, give her a push, she's in. Now when we put the bumper back on, all we do is plug this bulb back into the bulb receptacle, and we're good to go. Just here now, we can rip it off. Come on? Yeah. Same size. Beauty.
Sad lid.
Wow!
How's the look?
Not bad.
That's pretty sick. So what we're going to do is we're going to be installing the LED sequential taillights from Morimoto. These are going to be a nice little upgrade, just to be a little bit brighter and give a little more modern take on the taillight with the sequential LEDs. Installation should be fairly simple. It should just be one bolt. So let's go ahead and swap that out.
Skyline.
All right, roof's about to come off. So they have removable tops, and then they have hard tops, which this is considered a hard top. This is all bolted in with many bolts.
All right, cool. Ready?
I am just taking a quick measurement so I can cut the vinyl to wrap this portion of the roof because we have a carbon panel that's going to go there. We have a carbon hood, and we already have from the factory blacked out A-pillars. So we want to make this some continuity here, so we're going to black this out as well. Carry that black theme all the way through the back window and then eventually to our rear wing.
Okay, Supercharger's coming along. It's time to get this carbon roof on.
Dude, you didn't even notice the black vinyl on it?
Yeah, quick black vinyl. It actually looks really good. You knocked that out super quick. I see you've repaired some vinyl before in your life, haven't you?
Yes, I have. GM shimmed them for us, so we got to figure out if the carbon one's going to need the shims or not.
So you said it was originally 3 shims on that side.
3 shims on one side and 1 on the other. Wow. You want to go 2 and 2?
Yeah, why don't you go even with it? Nice work, Anderson Composites.
Not
Your
bad.
equipment's actually money.
Coming in at the bottom.
You look angry.
Dude, that was a fight.
Sucked. Crank keying that, not good.
I think that's the shittiest part of this whole build. It is. This thing, but everything else is gonna go
So
super
wait, where's
smooth.
the key go?
The key's underneath here. We drilled it, and then we had to pin it. Like the worst part is trying to get to it because the steering. See how far? Well, how close the rack is.
So you didn't want to take the rack out.
No.
Yeah. Okay. But you can do it without taking the rack out, right?
You just have to drop the entire front cradle like 8 inches.
Well, whatever it takes, man. Whatever it takes to, get the job done. So let's see. Now you're taking off the coil packs, and we got to get rid of the fuel rails, the intake manifold, and I guess that valley cover as well, since they provided a new one.
Yep.
And then, yeah. Do you have to relocate like this power steering?
I don't think we do. I think that stays where it is.
Nice. Simplicity. Love it.
Why does this not come out?
Maybe if you just got the tool.
Is there a tool for this?
Yeah.
Where?
Every AutoZone or O'Reilly's.
Oh no, you don't take the whole thing out. That's why. I'm trying to take the thing out. It's a complete circle. Look at that.
So this is the valley cover. We need to replace it because the Edelbrock Supercharger kit has a new updated designed one. So I think the old pressure sensors have moved back a little bit. So I'm transferring all the stuff up. So this is a baffle for the PCV. We're going to put that on the new valley cover and then install this on the engine. And then our supercharger can go on, which is going to be really cool.
Nah, just stand there. Watch it struggle. It's cool.
Looks good, guys.
Yeah, thanks.
Got some started?
Yeah.
Would be smart right now? Thermotech.
That's the new Thermotech slogan. Just leave it alone. Just leave it alone.
I guess there's a first for everything. I'm gonna have to blur this out. I can't even feel it. Is it in? I get that a lot. Not again.
Alright, that's as deep as it'll go.
SpaceX. Space sleeve.
This is just a regular old rubber hose. It's going right by the exhaust right there. You see the header. So what's gonna happen over time, this is gonna get all crusty and nasty, and then it's just pop a hole. Thermotech over it, prevent some of the heat from going in, making it crusty. It'll make the hose last a whole lot longer.
Just grabbed our Mishimoto radiator. Just getting this thing suited up, swapping over all the factory bits onto the new Mishimoto core, which is going to help keep this thing cool, and should be ready for them to flop into car.
So that replaces this whole unit?
Yeah, this is the heat exchanger for the air-to-water intercooler that comes with it. It replaces the old oil cooler.
How we do?
All right, so it looks like the boys got this back looking like an engine. And I see there's a lot of stuff attached. Maybe a few key components, but none of that stuff is actually required to at least fire it up. We don't need the cooling running yet. Right? Soupy.
Yes?
You want to dry fire this thing? I mean, not dry on oil, but like you want to dry fire it on coolant? See if it just cracks off?
Hell yeah, why not?
All right. See if it turns over. See if it sprays fuel anywhere.
See, everywhere, right?
It better not spray fuel everywhere.
Well, if it does, it's on that side.
Look how nice it looks on the side. We tucked everything
we
up like
yeah.
beautifully. It looks great.
Okay, boys, you ready?
You ready?
All right, here we go. First fire on 3, 2, 1. We're gonna finish up all the parts on the supercharger. We're gonna load up the tune. We got a bunch of stuff to still put on the car. Got a number of things to do, so let's get rolling.